What is oil? 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 Where does it come from? And how did it get there? What we think happened is that many millions of years ago, when the Earth was very different from today, marine plants and animals died off in the usual way and sank to the bottom. In time, they were buried under layers of silt and sediment. As it accumulated, the sediment was compressed under its own weight, hardened, and became rock. As the Earth cooled, the layers of rock contracted and buckled into their present forms. But the remains of the plants and animals hadn't just disappeared. They had been changed by heat and pressure through a long chemical process into oil. Certain kinds of rock are porous, like a sponge, and these soak up the oil. But other kinds of rock are solid and impermeable, and when the oil reaches these layers, it is trapped. An oil reservoir begins to form. What is oil?
We are making holes.
What is oil?
A heavy steel rotary table is the drill string below ground. A square hollow pipe called Kelly works off the rotary table, and fitting through a square hole is free to move up or down.
Well below ground. So we have to search for them. Now and then, they may have left clues in rocks on the surface, like this fossilized shell. What is oil?
As the well goes deep.
What is oil?
At the end of the drill pipe is a drill collar, and below this, the bit.
What is oil?
There are more than 50 different types of bits.
What is
Here,
oil?
a simple one is used to cut through the soft surface formation.
What is oil?
Mud. Scientifically treated mud plays a
What
highly
is
important
oil?
role in drilling operations. Circulated by a battery of powerful pumps, the mud is forced up into the swivel.
Por favor, señor, ¿dónde está mi equipage?
No comprendo.
What is oil?
Favor de pasar.
Take the characteristic of volatility as a case in
What
point.
is oil?
Volatility means how readily something evaporates. You probably know it, but
What
surprisingly
is
few
oil?
people realize that the fuel their car burns is not just the liquid gasoline that goes into the tank.
Jim.
Circulated by a
Where
battery
is
of powerful
Daddy,
pumps,
Mommy?
the mud is forced up into the swivel.
He wrote the letter from Maracaibo.
Surging down through the hollow pipe of the drill
But by
string,
now, he's down
jets
here
out
where the Lake
around the bit
Maracaibo oil
to
fields
perform
are.
Vital cooling and lubricating
That's
action.
where Daddy is working, Jeff.
Returning up
And when he
outside
finds a
the
place
drill
for us
pipe,
to live,
the mud
we're
seals
going
the
down there
walls of
too.
the well. This helps maintain pressure
Dear Anne,
and prevents
well,
the
here
walls
I
from
am.
caving in. In addition, the mud carries up the drill cuttings from the bottom of the well,
Latest news.
providing
about our house.
important information about the strata which is being
I've been looking over
penetrated.
all the staff houses, and my favorite is the kind
This
built high
is
off
mud
the
with a
ground.
college
Full of the
education.
breeze, and incidentally
Special
provide a
chemicals and
wonderful
weighting
open air
materials
flavor.
are added
What
from time to
is
time
oil?
With aluminum
to maintain the formula in precise balance.
beyond the horizon. It's quite a
What is oil?
As drilling progresses, various types of underground
What is
formations
Practically all
are
the skilled
encountered.
workers of Venezuela, and with their housing and other benefits, they receive about as much as men
What
doing
is
identical
oil?
jobs in the United States. Employee relations policies are about the same too, and oil companies here operate under modern labor laws. I already feel at home in my job, even though I sometimes go to and from work in a boat. Sure, it's a different country, and I'm a foreigner here, but the Venezuelans have already made me feel welcome. All I have to do now is lick that language problem.
Dear Anne and the boy.
What
I've been
is
looking over all
oil?
the staff houses, and my favorite is the kind built high off the ground to let the breeze under, and
What
incidentally
is
provide
oil?
a wonderful open-air playroom. They're completely shuttered with aluminum to keep out the daytime heat.
What is oil? What is oil?